Angels and the Spirit Guide by Gabriel William. Your journey toward real enlightenment begins here. Book 2, Forward. Read these chapters, and your brain will become mighty. This book is highly informative, with an abundance of information. By the time you've finished reading, you'll be on your way toward enlightenment, a higher conscious understanding. Copyright 2023 by Gabriel William, all rights reserved. Multiple ways, one awareness. Chapter 1 starts here. Although there are many paths to enlightenment, the one you choose is the one you can draw an understanding. For what is enlightenment other than a conscious understanding? And with a question such as that, we open the door to the vastness of the universe of knowledge. Your journey toward enlightenment is one that captivates the mind and spirit, leaving no stone unturned in the quest for ultimate wisdom. As beautifully captured in these verses, the path to enlightenment is unique to each individual. It's like an intricate labyrinth, with diverse routes all leading to the same revelation, a conscious understanding of love and creation. What is it to have this conscious understanding, and how do we traverse the universe of knowledge that starts at our doorstep, waiting for discovery? Choosing your path, the personal odyssey. The first verse suggests a profound truth: there are many paths to enlightenment, and the one you choose should resonate with you at a fundamental level. This underlines the idea that enlightenment is not a one-size-fits-all concept, but a highly personalized journey. It's not just about reaching the destination, but also about appreciating the route you take to get there. Your path might be laden with religious teachings, philosophy, mindfulness practices, or scientific inquiry, among other possibilities. The key is to choose a route that fosters a deep, intuitive understanding for you as an individual. Conscious understanding, the true nature of enlightenment. The verses touch upon an intriguing point: enlightenment is, at its core, a conscious understanding. It is not merely an abstract, esoteric concept, but a palpable state of awareness. Conscious understanding implies an awakening to the interdependent nature of all things and a deep-rooted sense of inner peace. It's not just about acquiring knowledge, but about the wisdom to apply that knowledge meaningfully. Understanding transcends rote learning or surface-level awareness, plunging into a profound recognition of life's complexities and mysteries. The vastness of universal knowledge. As indicated in the final line, posing the question of what enlightenment truly is, opens up a universe of knowledge. It's like standing at the edge of an intellectual abyss, gazing into an endless expanse of wisdom and understanding. This vastness can be overwhelming, but it's also invigorating. Each piece of knowledge is a stepping stone on your path to enlightenment, and with every step, the journey becomes fuller and more meaningful. The path to enlightenment is a deeply personal and transformative experience that calls for a conscious understanding. As the verses elegantly put it, your chosen route must resonate with you and offer you a profound understanding. And in asking what enlightenment truly is, you invite the universe to unveil its boundless knowledge, giving you the tools to navigate your unique journey. Therefore, as you set foot on this path, remember that enlightenment is not just a destination but an ongoing process, one that evolves with each step you take in the labyrinth of life. Arise each morning to make the most of the myriad opportunities you encounter, each unfolding into the rich tapestry of experience you will possess for the rest of your life. Build the knowledge to exist forever. Build the knowledge to add more knowledge, adding more existence to your life. Ideally, you've laid a solid foundation to build your memorial of knowledge. Eclectic and plagiarized beliefs. Even syncretic beliefs can bring you some valuable information. You must have the agility of discernment and the ability to verify what benefits you on your path. Likewise, those who plagiarize previous writings and make false claims can likewise provide a valuable lesson of truth. But beware, those lessons may be laden with deception. You'd best be well grounded in truth before deciphering those misleading messages, or you'll fall victim and end in a quandary. On your path to enlightenment, you may come across the storehouse of knowledge the Greek philosophers compiled. priding themselves upon the wisdom of historians, mathematicians, and philosophers amassed advancing wisdom, upon which other civilizations built their basics of knowledge. I suggest you gather all the information you obtain throughout your lifetime, considering placing this in your extensive library. Gather knowledge from all different perspectives, scientific, metaphysical, cultural practices, and beliefs. I'm not saying you have to believe all these realms of information. Just gather this and store it in your memorial library. When you learn additional information on any of these subjects, add the results to what you would believe. Never finalize your belief, leave it open to interpretation so you can alter it in the future to enhance what you currently believe is accurate. This library of your memories is your knowledge base. Grow this to an enormous size, and always retain the ability to retrieve any realm of information you might require. There's an old saying, knowledge is power. Well, everyone thinks money is power, and it does have the ability to give an individual the capability to do anything legally. But certainly, you can't obtain anything without knowledge. How to use your monetary capital gains will depend on your knowledge. That is just one primary realm in your memorial library. There's a point in your existence in the future where money becomes of no value, not to the fact that you own a lot of it, but to the fact that you are passing into another realm where money is not used as a means of trade. Think of it like this: you got on a ship, and you sailed to a far-off distant land. After walking around among the inhabitants, you discover they don't use your money. Suppose they just give away things they own, they don't trade. If you suggest trading to them, they may be confused. They might say, "Do you need something?" If you answered yes, they would just give you what you needed. But if you tried to have them give you everything they own, they would catch on to your greediness and ban you from that realm. There are many different options to consider. Use your memory knowledge base. Be open to interpretation, reconfigure some of the knowledge that you have. Know how the scientific view is obtained, seeing is believing. Consider how the spiritual view is obtained. Consider the social view, a family structure. The practice of meditation can lead to an array of benefits, including reduced stress, increased mental clarity, improved emotional well-being, and, as some meditators report, experiences of higher states of consciousness. States of consciousness where you may become aware of angels trying to help. Additional help to achieve enlightenment. Along the path to achieving enlightenment, an individual should try to discover their soul. Has your soul reincarnated? These are the lines of questioning you should ask yourself in an attempt to understand your soul. Becoming and understanding your soul is on the path of enlightenment. Were angels once living souls? Some believe they were. And in the following information, we'll dwell deeper. The idea that spiritual beings have had past earthly lives intersects with several other traditions and beliefs, albeit with varied nuances, reincarnation and transmigration beliefs. Various religions and philosophies, including certain sects of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and some ancient Greek philosophers like Pythagoras and Plato, have proposed systems of reincarnation or transmigration of souls, which may or may not include the possibility of beings evolving to or from angelic states based on their karmic progression. Esoteric Christianity. Some esoteric Christian sects and mystics have speculated about the previous existence of angelic beings. These views are often based on personal revelation or reinterpretation of scripture rather than Orthodox Christian theology. Islamic mysticism, Sufism. While mainstream Islam typically holds that angels are distinct creations of God, some Sufi teachings explore more nuanced understandings of the soul's journey, which might be interpreted to suggest different phases or types of existence. Kabbalah, Jewish mystical tradition, includes complex discussions about the nature of souls and angels. Some Kabbalistic texts delve into the journey of souls and propose that they can ascend through various realms, although classic Kabbalah maintains a clear distinction between angels and human souls. Anthroposophy. Rudolf Steiner's anthroposophical teachings present an elaborate cosmology where human souls evolve across different states of consciousness and may become spiritual beings with various missions in the cosmos. Swedenborgianism. Emanuel Swedenborg described a Christian mysticism where spirits and angels interact with humans and have a kind of progressive spiritual evolution, although not necessarily in a manner that includes living a human life on Earth. These beliefs and philosophies typically emerge from the broader context of a religious or spiritual system and are subject to interpretation and debate among scholars and adherents. They often share the common theme of spiritual progression or evolution and approach the concept of past earthly lives of angels and spirits with their own unique doctrines and mythologies. Now, apply this reasoning to yourself. Where do you fit in on this chronological development? Your path to enlightenment must be somewhere along these lines, broadening the perspective scope of your questioning. Ask yourself, do you have an angel guide? Ask if you may be of assistance to your angel guide. Remember, some things in life are give and take, like the ebb and flow of the ocean. All things are of a frequency. Frequencies are not always constant, but rise and fall or ebb and flow. It might require the proper time for tuning in. You may find on your path to enlightenment that there are better times, and there might be better locations for such considerations. Build your storehouse of knowledge. This ends Chapter 1 of Angels and the Spirit Guide. Look for Chapter 2 of the same book in another YouTube video. Also, you'll find this book much more powerful when you own your own copy. Find your copy on Amazon. I will post the URL on the screen. You should stop this video and copy this link. It's going to be a powerful blessing, whatever you believe your God to be or not. No one should be left out. Please follow up and look for us on Twitter and Patreon. We are new and have little to no followers. I would certainly appreciate any good reviews you could give my books on Amazon, and if you understand these messages, you're going to experience something like never before. And if I stated this any more vividly, you'd think, he's dreaming, and I sure hope so, because it's a beautiful dream. Come join us. Follow your heart's desire. Just like we do. Gabriel.